Do you see this article? New legislation authorizes FEMA camps in the United States. This is up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com right now by Paul Watson. And you're like, Alex, you've shown us video of FEMA camps. You've been to FEMA camps. You've covered FEMA camps. The mainstream papers admit they've built FEMA camps. Why is this article so important? Why is this new piece of legislation so important, H.R. 645? Well, I went through a lot of that in the first hour today, but I want to go back over the main points and some other points I didn't flesh out entirely. And again, I'm going to have Paul Watson go over every point I made, every point he's made, and then put a link to all the stories, bills, legislation, the backup on all of that. And on screen, we've got some of the FEMA camps that they've built, the barbed wire facing in for you. And old military bases predominantly. Now they're moving city, county governments into those as the true seats of governments. And this is total federalization, absolute, total, and complete tyranny. So we will go over that report. The importance of it is just completely off the charts. And I want to go back and remind you of May 24, 2006. We had the secret FEMA documents. And then over a year later, it came out in mainstream news that, yes, it was exactly as we said. Well, yeah, we had it from preachers, secret FEMA documents, training them to tell their flocks, go to the camps, turn your guns in, it's of the Lord. They're not doing all this for nothing. You know, they're saying, well, we're doing this now with the FEMA camps because of the economic collapse. You're going to have to go to them. And we're going to run your local cities. But, it's just because of the economic collapse. They've just been quietly setting this up for a long, long time. Secret FEMA plan to use pastors as pacifiers in preparation for martial law, forced inoculation, and so much more. And by the way, the pastor sent me these, and I said, okay, do I need to black your name out? And he said, yes. I said, do I need to black the fax number off? And he goes, no, it's a little local store. They don't even know me. I went to another little town. FEMA and Homeland Security went days after this story broke on our website. Butch Paul first covered it, but that didn't get the big attention it did on the show here. We had the preacher on. They went, because we left the fax number on there, put a bunch of pages up. I should have taken it off, but he said, didn't have to do it. They went, got the security camera tapes, found out what his car was, found out which preacher it was. And they walked in to the hospital where he volunteers. He has a large flock as well, but hospital where he volunteers and said, you're fired. Get out of here. You know why. Don't you ever talk about this stuff again. And then we talked to another pastor as well who was scared to come on air but gave us the same documents. People said, it's not real. It's fake documents. You're just making it all up. And then it's been on the news. In fact, I don't have it loaded in the computer here, but we've never played it on TV. We've always aired the audio. Pull up FEMA pastors for martial law, and there'll be several newscasts. Cue that up during the break. I want to find one of those for later in the show. It'll be on YouTube. In fact, Paul Watson wrote articles a year and a half later when we were proven right. I cannot find words to describe how serious it is that FEMA came out and announced that they built all these FEMA camps for the American people, and now they're trying to pass legislation under Northcom to forcibly merge your local police, the National Guard, and everything underneath these systems. And they're going to have tens of thousands of preachers going around telling their flocks to go to the FEMA camps. Right now on screen right here, we have the newscast a year and a half after we broke it, admitting exactly what we said, but spinning it like martial law is a good thing and all this stuff's great. This is real. And just like in Nazi Germany, they'd say, we're relocating you because of the economic downturn or the war to a place where you'll be safe. And then they're saying also troublemakers will have to be held in the camps. So this is how they're going to introduce it, get the local police and military to follow orders and go along with it. And then they can turn the heat up. So this is happening. This is going on.
Do you understand how dark it is? How far down the line we are? How late it is?
This is the shipping version of the Liberty unit. It's the basic unit that we work with. It consists of 14 cases and a pail of sprouting seeds and a sprouter. Extremely well balanced, and this is the one that we adjust for special dietary needs. like diabetics and people with gluten intolerances. Also, those who are concerned about not having any soy products or textured vegetable protein, this is the unit that we adjust for special needs. All of these one-year supplies are extremely well balanced. They have all the fruits and vegetables and dairy products, everything that you need for a normal diet, and it fits most people. But if you have special needs, if you're a vegan, or if you're a diabetic, or have gluten intolerances, please call us directly and we'll be able to adjust your unit to fit what you need. The 800 number is 800-810-4441, and that will get our administrative office and we'll help you as best we can.